Let's go. Strike the match. Let's go, Allen. Let's go. 69 minutes. Can you work for 69 minutes? Go hard. Let's go. Ain't nobody believe in the Colorado bus. I believe in me. I believe in me. I believe in me. I believe in me.
Coach Tim Brewster, how was your spring, man?
Spring I thought was really good, Neely. I mean, it was amazing, the excitement surrounding the program. Coach Prime has come in and he's elevated the expectation of everybody involved, players, coaches. We all have a huge job to do. And the only way that we're going to improve this football team, from a 1-11 season last year, is everybody just, giving your heart and soul each and every day to be the best that you can be. Mm-hmm. We all have to be the best that we can be every moment.
When I watch you guys, a lot of you knew each other, a lot of you didn't. And when I say you, I mean the coaching staff. I've watched you guys become a cohesive staff from late December, early January to that spring game. What was that process like? I know you're no stranger to it, but what was it like here?
Right. I thought Coach Prime did an amazing job of putting together a group of men that have a common goal and that have been winners. Myself, Charlie Kelly, Sal Sinceri, we won a national championship together at Florida State University. Mm-hmm. And every other coach on this, there's veteran experience on this staff. There's very few guys that have training wheels on the bike. We're rolling. We're riding, again, it just tremendous testimony to Coach in he ain't never lost.
Yeah.
He's always won in everything that he's done. And he smells a winner. He doesn't only just see he knows exactly what a winner's supposed to look like, whether or not you're a player or whether or not you're a coach. And I think that, again, Sean Lewis comes in as the offensive coordinator, does, an amazing job of installing this fast-paced tempo offense. Mm-hmm. We're going to play fast, and it's about buff fast. That's our motto. And Charlie Kelly, again, putting it together on defense, and going. And I think that, a huge piece to it all was just the portal and player acquisition.
Yeah.
There were some good players here at Colorado, but there was no question that we needed to improve.
Absolutely.
We needed to upgrade this roster to give ourselves a chance to compete in the Pac-12. And again, Coach comes in with a real plan. And it was, it wasn't like he'd never done it. He did the exact same thing at Jackson State and elevated that program to a 12-1 season and a SWAC championship and winning like they hadn't won at Jackson State in a long time. And so, I think that he was very, very comfortable in what he was trying to do here, what he knew he had to do here. And, it wasn't easy what Coach Prime did as far as his thoughts on revamping this roster, removing some players from the program and going out and getting players that we all felt like as a staff would improve the overall composition of the team, and so, it just, it's all coming into place. You're watching it happen on a daily basis. To go to the spring game and, we have a snow the night before and we're not sure, me and you were on the field before the game, are we going to play this thing? And then we go back in the locker room, we come back out and it's a full house. And I mean, these Buff fans are crazy. They're excited.
It's actively snowing.
No,
and they're still there.
Absolutely. I mean, there wasn't a blink for them, I mean, and the players, I think, responded so well to the, excitement of our fans and the fact that every season ticket is sold out, and our sales of our gear and all that type stuff is through the roof, and it just it takes a special man to lead a project like what we're trying to accomplish here. And I just think that there's no other man in America, okay? There's no other coach, no other, that could have put this thing together like Coach Prime has done. Now, okay, this is where the rubber meets the road, okay? Right. The expectations are really elevated, okay? We got to put W's on the board. We got to go out and win, okay? And we got to justify everything that we're doing, everything that we've done. And I certainly believe we're going to do that. The first 5 games of the season are competitive, hard, tough, opening up against a team that just played for the national championship last year at TCU, coming back and playing probably our most hated rival, in Nebraska. I can't even imagine what September the 9th is going to be like that Saturday afternoon here, on national TV. I think College Game Day may make an appearance. It'll just, it'll be amazing.
It will be. We got to get there, and getting there means going through the summer. As you look back at the swing and look ahead in your tight end group, what are you looking for this summer out of your unit and how they contribute to this team?
Well, I've always felt like the period of time from when you get back in May till August will determine your success. And the commitment that the players and the coaches make, over that period of time, that's when the summer workouts in 100-degree heat, where you're sweating, where you're building that camaraderie. And I think that that's a critical component to what we have to do, because we're bringing in so many different guys from so many different places, and what we have to do is meld this team into one. And that's what's going to happen this summer. That's what absolutely has to happen this summer. And I think the challenge is to every guy in that weight room, bigger, stronger, faster, nastier, every single day. Those workouts have to be amazingly challenging to our players, to their commitment as a football player. And my guys, my guys are going to have to totally buy it. We've got to get bigger and stronger. Louis Passarello really did some nice things this spring, really improved as a football player. And is he willing to take that next step? We've got to be able to take that next step. And I'm just, I'm really excited about watching the development, seeing the development. We know this, okay? We have an elite quarterback in Shedeur Sanders. He is the leader. He is the general. He's the guy that's going to make it move, on all aspects of the team. Offense, defense, special teams. His hands are going to be on it all. And when you have that type of talent at that position, you've got his type of leadership. There's no telling on what we can accomplish, on what we can do as a football team. Okay, he's got the keys to the car. What we've tried to do is upgrade that car. Make that car into something special. I always, we got to get in that Lamborghini. That's what it's about. And so, but I'm really, I couldn't be more positive about the direction and about, how player acquisition, how we've upgraded the talent of this team. Now it's going to come down to, the work ethic, the grind, the true desire to be a champion. Coach Prime instilled that in every one of those kids at Jackson State. And we're in that process. There's still a lot of these kids that we don't really know, that we haven't really had a bunch of time with, that are going to be part of our program. And, can we be absolutely selfless? Can we, totally be about team, and in this society that we live in with social media and all the different things, it can kind of get distorted a little bit as far as a guy wanting individual accolades and and that type of thing, and is a guy truly willing to just give it up for the team? I had the opportunity to spend some time with Jerry Rice when he was finishing his career at the Denver Broncos, and I asked Jerry a question. I said, Jerry, talk to me about greatness. Describe what is greatness, because you're the GOAT. Okay, you're the greatest of all time to play wide receiver, and he looked at me and he said, you know what, you may not get this, but I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, greatness has nothing to do with individual goals. It has nothing to do with individual statistics, and everything to do with your ability to inspire your teammates to level up, to go higher than they thought they could possibly go. And when they watch you and they look at you, they know that's what they aspire to be.
Yeah.
That's who I need to be. I need to work like Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice was the hardest working guy I've ever seen. Maybe it wasn't the fastest one, but his mind was so caught up in being the best and working to be the best. And I think that really resonates, and making our play. I talk to my players all the time, about when your teammates look at you, are they inspired? Are they inspired by how you're working, how you're going about your business, how you're handling your schoolwork, doing all the things, I think that's something that we'll really hang our hat on with these kids, is making them understand it's not about you, it's about us.
He nailed it. He nailed it.